When that balloon landed right at her feet, she thought it was just a random accident, just a lost balloon carried by the wind. But then she noticed something tied to the string, a folded piece of paper, and when she opened it, why, weren't you there yesterday? She didn't know who it was from or what it meant, but deep down, she knew it wasn't a mistake. And from that moment on, there was no way to ignore it. You're in Tales of the Watcher, where fates are glimpsed, not told, and every step you take is seen by eyes you'll never meet. The air hums with secrets, daring you to listen. Stick around, subscribe for the journey, and in today's story, it was supposed to be one of those boring, predictable days. Nothing special, nothing new, just life on autopilot. She left her apartment late, again. Coffee in one hand, phone in the other, already showing the dreaded 5% battery warning. No time for breakfast, no time for anything. The streets of Seattle buzzed around her. People walking fast, cars honking, the distant scream of brakes mixed with the scent of street food. Hot dogs, coffee, gasoline. Her headphones were in, music. Up, trying to drown the world out. It was her routine. Walk fast, keep your head down, don't think too much. She passed the same old corner store, the same busker playing guitar like every morning, the same old guy walking his dog. Nothing unusual, nothing worth noticing, or that's what she thought, until she caught it. Movement. A little girl, maybe 7, maybe 8, running down the sidewalk. Her arms stretched upward, desperately reaching for something. A red balloon. It wasn't floating up like normal. No, it was moving sideways. Not with the wind, but almost like it was following something or someone. The girl's hands missed it by inches. She stumbled, looked up, and then gave up. She stood there, watched, and quietly walked away. The balloon kept drifting, lower, lower, until it landed right at her feet. She stopped, frozen, pulled one earbud out. Her eyes scanned the street. The girl, gone. The crowd, just normal. People living their lives, but the balloon, it was like it had chosen her. Her fingers hesitated for a second. Then she reached down. The string was thin, soft, frayed. The balloon hovered slightly, bobbing in the breeze, bright red against the grey of the sidewalk, and then she saw it. Something tied to the knot. Piece of paper, folded over and over, edges worn, faintly yellowed, like it had been there for a while. Her heart thumped. Why was there a note tied to this? She looked around again. No one watching, at least, no one obvious. She slipped the paper free. It felt soft, thin, slightly damp. Her thumbs unfolded the layers. 1, 2, 3. And there it was, in rushed handwriting, slightly smudged. Why weren't you there yesterday? Nothing else. No name, no date, no explanation. A chill rippled up her arms. Her fingers tightened around the string. Where? Who? What does that even mean? She felt her pulse in her ears. The street around her suddenly sounded distant, like everything was muffled. It wasn't a prank. It couldn't be. It felt different. Something in her gut twisted. A heavy, sinking feeling she couldn't shake. She laughed. A nervous, hollow kind of laugh. No way, no, this is nothing. Just some kid's weird joke. But the laugh didn't reach her chest, not even close. Her eyes darted around, checking rooftops, windows, looking for a camera. Some prank channel, some hidden setup. Nothing. And then she noticed, where she was standing, her stomach flipped. This street, this crosswalk, This coffee shop, the same coffee shop. Her gaze locked on the green awning. The little tables by the window, a place she hadn't allowed herself to look at for almost a year. Memories flooded back. Late-night chats, texts that lasted hours, inside jokes, a connection that felt rare, too rare. And then, that day, she was supposed to meet him. Right there, at that table. She remembered the anxiety, the second-guessing, the last-minute panic. Her thumb hovered over her phone screen. She almost texted, "I'm sorry, I can't." But she didn't. She didn't text anything. She just didn't go. Ghosted. Disappeared. And after that, he was gone. Profile deleted. No goodbye, no explanation. She tried to forget it, bury it, pretend it never mattered. But now, standing here, that piece of paper in her hand, the balloon string, wrapped tight around her fingers. Why weren't you there yesterday? Her mind raced. Yesterday? Why yesterday? Why now? Her breath hitched. Fingers trembling, she folded the paper back, but her eyes kept darting between it and the coffee shop. She felt the balloon gently tug in the breeze. But it was sinking now, slowly deflating, as if its purpose was almost done. And that's when it hit her. A memory, not from a year ago. Something newer. Months after that day, a news article, a headline, missing person, brief description, no leads. She hadn't clicked it back then, just scrolled past, didn't want to connect it, didn't want to believe it had anything to do with anything. But now, that face, that name, it was the same. A chill ran through her bones, her grip tightened. She turned toward the coffee shop. It felt different now. Not just a place. It felt heavy, suffocating, like the air itself knew something was wrong. Her breathing slowed, eyes scanning, every corner, every window, and then sirens, lights, screams, the smell of smoke, people shouting, police tape snapping into place. Step back, move away. She turned. A fire truck pulled up, an ambulance, police cars blocking the street. Smoke poured from the back of the coffee shop. Flashing lights painted the buildings red and blue. Gas leak. Could have been so much worse if this happened yesterday. Lucky no one was there. Her knees felt weak. Her hands trembled. The paper, the message. She knew. Somehow. It wasn't random. And then she saw it. Across the street. A figure, still, motionless, a hoodie, a blue balloon. Face. Hidden, watching. Her breath caught. She blinked. Gone. The figure had vanished into the crowd. No trace. But the balloon string still drifted for a second longer, like it hadn't realized the person was gone. She looked down, her heart pounding, and there it was. On the sidewalk, the paper crumpled, trembling with the wind, waiting, as if it wasn't done yet, not even close.